Hi, Amy again. I want to talk about following your joy and excitement and how to continue following your joy and excitement when you run into resistance or contrast. So, following your joy is a common thing in manifesting. The reason this is important is because your joy or your excitement is the resonance of who you really are and what you really want. Now, most people sit around and they do the same thing every day over and over again. There's nothing wrong with this. You can still manifest by maintaining your routine. But if you will add in something that's joyful or exciting that you can actually take action on, so don't ruminate over the things you can't take action on at the moment. These are things that you can take action on at the moment that you can think of them. If you will take these joyful experiences and take action on them, then you'll start to find you'll be led to new experiences. The things you want that you don't have are very often in those new experiences. So you're going to have to allow yourself to kind of get out of those routine, patterned, old experiences if you're going to want to embrace some new stuff. Now, the thing is, the first, and this is not always the case, but this is just, a common thing. The first, few times that you start following your joy and excitement, you're not going to see, firework results, and that's okay. It's to kind of get you into the flow and the movement of it. So you want to keep going and keep acting on your joy and excitement because it will start to build into a pattern of flow that you take. And as you do that, it's sort of like being able to get towards the things that you want, even though you have no idea how these things are going to happen. So I want to talk about resistance as well because I remember one of the first times that I really followed my joy and excitement in a big way was I was in San Francisco visiting a friend, and I got the idea to go to Osaka, Japan. And I happened to have my passport with me, and I was going to leave the next day, basically 12 hours later. So I remember feeling like really excited to be able to go. There was a reason I wanted to go. And my friend, I said, "Do you think I'm crazy, to go to Osaka tomorrow instead of going home?" She's like, "I think you should do it." And so I did. I went and got on an airplane, and about an hour into my flight, I was sitting in business class, and I'm all relaxed and all this, and all of a sudden I got really tense. And I thought, oh my God, what am I doing? I just got on an airplane with 12 hours notice to go to Japan on a whim to follow my joy and excitement, and I have no plan, no idea how this is going to work out. And I asked myself, I felt contrast for about half an hour, and I asked myself, what am I resisting? And the answer was, I'm resisting the fact that I got on the plane and now I'm trapped. I'm like, they're not going to turn around and take me back if I need to or whatever. And then I had the thought, I can land in Osaka and turn around and get on the flight that comes back because the flight landed and then it's the same plane that goes back. So I was like, I could just, if I really, really, really need to, if this is way too much out of my comfort zone, I can get on the next flight home. And I felt relief from that. And by the time, I landed 8 or 9 hours later, it was fine. I was totally relaxed, and I had one of the most amazing trips ever. All these wonderful, magical things happened on the trip. And by the time I got home, it was so magical for me that I've always looked back at that, and I'm like, thank God I got on that airplane because it was so outside of my comfort zone. Now, I'm not suggesting you run out and, do really big things like that. I have the ability to fly very quickly on a moment's notice, and that's something that's within my comfort zone. So flying like that is in my comfort zone. So if, I'm not recommending you go out and do something huge. It's outside of your comfort zone too much. But being able to follow your joy and excitement is you gotta start doing it to start trusting it. So trust it a little bit, do it. Trust a little bit more, do it more. You kind of want to build up to it. Now, because I've had all these experiences since then, I can just take off at a moment's notice and do whatever I need to do. And I trust, okay, this is coming up for a reason. This is inspired joy and excitement. I have no idea where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea who I'm going to meet. But I'm going to go. And every time I do that now, as long as I feel good, I just have the most wonderful experiences, and the universe sort of gifts me with all these wonderful things, and my life has become very magical because of that. So manifesting is wanting and getting into alignment with your desires and believing anything's possible, but it's also getting step by step outside of your comfort zone of your routines by following your joy and excitement. And you're not supposed to trust it completely in the beginning, so just start doing it on a daily basis. When you have free time, what can you do right now that would be more exciting than watching TV? Or maybe watching TV is the most exciting thing, but you want to practice making decisions based on what's the most exciting thing I can do right now. Because once you build up that trust, you'll be able to do bigger and bigger and bigger things. So anyway, I hope that helps. Follow your joy and excitement, and happy manifesting. I will see you in another magical world.